So starting with what I can see is you've stayed maximum in Delhi
Yes, sir.
and you are now currently staying in Mumbai. So tell
Yes.
me three, four such differences which you feel which are good in Mumbai and some three, four things which are good in Delhi, and also some things which you like in Mumbai or which you don't like in Mumbai, and similarly for Delhi.
Okay, sir. So firstly, Mumbai has a better climate when it comes to summers. So it does not get very hot. And second thing that I like is the place that where I'm staying. It is near the sea, so I can see the sea, enjoy the waves whenever I'm free in the evening. Other than that, the pollution is considerably less as compared to Delhi. Another thing that I like about Mumbai is uh, the uh, the people are less show off. They show off a lot less as compared to Delhi. They are more nicer. Things that I like about Delhi is that Delhi has way better connectivity. The metro system is way better. Other than that, what I like about Delhi is the food. Delhi has a lot of new innovative places that experiment with food and come up with new things. Other than that, what I like about Delhi is there are more places to explore in Delhi as compared to Mumbai. And other than that, what I do not like about Mumbai would be that uh, the food I am not liking it a lot
Okay.
as compared to Delhi.
Hmm.
Other than that, again, traveling time is a lot in Mumbai. In case I want to travel the same distance in Delhi, it would take half the time. Uh, other than that, what I like in Mumbai is what I do not like in Mumbai is uh, it rains a lot. So like you have to stay indoors a lot. I like staying up outside, but the weather forces me to stay inside.
Okay.
Then what I do not like about Delhi is that the pollution is very high.
Hmm.
The crime rate is also very high in Delhi as compared to Mumbai. The the people are more how do I say? They are more shallow. That is what I've noticed
Okay.
in Delhi.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think? Who's the person who's close to you and also you found him shallow?
Uh, in Delhi, my schoolmates were pretty close to me, especially my classmates.
Hmm.
In particular, I would say Akshat Dubey in particular. He was my classmate. He used to sit in front of me in the class. So we used to talk a lot, and we knew each other well. However, whenever it came to helping me, or in case I ever asked for help from him, he would give some excuse that he is busy or he cannot provide his help.
Tell me such instances when you asked for help and what help did you need and what was the excuse that he had given?
Sir, I had missed a couple of days. I was sick, so I had missed a couple of days of school. So I wanted his notes regarding physics. So he, however, said that his handwriting was not legible or that he did not make notes properly, and that is why he refused to give me his notes.
Hmm. Any other?
Sir, one time during the fest that was going on,
Hmm.
uh, our school used to conduct fests. So I had to go somewhere else. I was required somewhere else, so I asked him to replace me for some time.
Hmm.
But he refused to do so again, saying that he is also very busy. And later on, I found him hanging around with other people.
Okay. So, and how would you compare it with Bombay and Mumbai or whatever we call it? And then who's this friend who was better than these uh, things which you experienced in Delhi?
Sir, in particular, I would say uh, I've only stayed 3 months over here with my family. So, as much as I've interacted with people, there was one such social evening where I met a couple of people. So I found it was rather very easy to talk to them. And later on, we even went outside to explore or hang out
Hmm.
after the party.
Okay.
So I felt that it was more easier and welcoming.
So, how do you choose your friends?
Sir, firstly, I like to talk to them. I like to see whether they are mature or not, whether they handle their emotions well, and in case they have a sense of humor. Other than that, what I see is whether they are helpful or not.
Okay. So, tell me some names when you noticed the emotions and helpful nature, and then you decided I'll make him my friend.
Sir, one particular instance would be Aman Kumar from my college.
Okay.
Uh, I had food poisoning in my college,
Hmm.
and I could not move out of my bed. So I called him up and I told him about my situation.
Other than this incident,
Other than this
we have
incident,
already discussed it last time.
okay. No, sir. Okay, never mind. The other incident would be our campus is located about 1 hour away from the city. So it is usually a rare occasion that someone goes to the city. So when he was going to the city, I asked him if he could bring food for me. So he offered his help and he was very willing to do so. That is when I felt that he was a helpful
This was in
person.
which year?
So this was in third year itself.
Third year.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before third year, you must be having some friends earlier also.
Yes, sir.
So how did they become your friends then?
Sir, when I first met them, I used to hang out with them. So that is how we became friends. Earlier, what happened is that our college called in just a couple of students for managing the Tirutsava, which is the college fest. This was due to COVID lockdown just being opened. So the college was slow to bring in first year students. I was one of them who was able to come to the college beforehand because I had offered to help for it. And therefore, I started hanging around with a couple of friends, people, and we became friends over time.
But you said some qualities which you notice and then you decide to make them friends. So how hanging around and other qualities that you looked around for, they gelled and you made friends.
Sir, our viewpoints matched, and other than that, there was a lack of options, so they were the most fitting of them all.
Lack of option means.
The first year students were very less in comparison to the rest of the uh, year students.
Hmm.
I would say around 15 students came from the first year itself.
Okay.
So out of them, these were the people who were more
So you
familiar.
joined directly in first year or third year?
Sorry,
You joined in first year or third year?
first year, sir.
First year.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So yes, so yeah, they were the people who were more familiar to me and more had similar mind. viewpoints.
Any girls who are your friends?
Yes, sir.
Tell me their names and who's the best friend amongst them.
Sir, girls, I would say Dhriti, Sneha,
Again?
and sorry,
Say again.
Dhriti, Sneha,
Kriti.
Drithita.
Yes, right. Kriti. Okay. Neha.
Sneha, sir, Sneha.
Okay.
And other than that, Rupanjana, Rupanjana.
Okay. Hmm. How did they become your friends?
So Dhriti and Sneha, I met during my first year itself. So
Those are.
Dhriti and Sneha, I met during the first year itself. So they were someone who had a similar viewpoint. So I started hanging out with them.
Similar
Ru-
in what? What similar viewpoint?
Sir, we had similar interests like watching movies. We used to talk about what is going on in the college itself, and we had very similar thought processes.
Make me understand by some incidents or what movies did you see together and then you decided to be friends.
Sir, regarding movies, I've seen The White Tiger and the other guys with them. The White Tiger I've seen with Dhriti and the other guys I've seen with Sneha. Other than that, going out whenever on weekends, so that is something we shared. So we used to go out on weekends.
Who's more close? Kriti or Sneha?
Or Sneha would be more closer.
Reason?
Uh, Neha had mental issues when she first came in college, and I helped her. I helped consoling her. Uh, so that is how we grew closer.
Tell me some incidents which you noticed as part of her mental issues and how did you help her?
Sir, she used to stay in her room whenever she got free time and never came out. Other than that, she used to distance herself from everyone, and she had eating issues also. She used to skip her breakfast and dinner, only come out for lunch. That is it. Even missing her classes a lot. So what I suggested is that we used to go and play badminton. She used to like that, which used to force her to come out and exercise. So that she used to feel good regarding that. Other than that, we used to go out on weekends and we used to watch movies also. And whenever she felt down or she felt gloomy, she used to call me.
Hmm. Okay. Some more incidents. How did you help her? Lonely, mental issues. I have not understood. What's mental issues?
Sir, she is diagnosed bipolar.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
So uh, basically, mood swings happen and personality changes occur sometimes.
Tell me some incidents. How do I understand what personality changes occur and how did you help her?
So she used to get very angry sometimes, and for random issues, say a professor could not handle her request of allowing her to sit in the class even if she got late. So that was one incident where she got very angry. Other than that, bipolarism itself cannot be handled with just talking. So she started taking medicines now regarding that. But regarding loneliness and other issues, she used to talk to me regarding that.
What help have you provided? How did you help her? That is my question.
Providing her company and making sure she has her meals on time.
That's all.
Yes, sir. Pretty much.
Okay. And now tell me about you studied civil engineering.
Yes, sir.
So tell me some names of civil engineers of India who are famous and why are they famous? What are they famous for?
I cannot recall, sir, any name.
Any such structures made by civil engineers in India which are based on some latest technology, and what technology is being used these days?
So the most latest technology or the most latest innovation, I would say, is 3D printing. And IIT Madras has a fully built-in house, well-furnished house that has been built using 3D printing. How is it different from the other houses is that it takes lesser time to construct. Other than that, it takes lesser manual power, and it is easier to finish and to
And to
mold, mold into different shapes.
okay. So is it only the structure that is available, or complete house can be made on 3D?
The complete house can be constructed on a 3D printer on a
How
full scale.
about windows? How about doors? How about other things?
Sir, they are made with wood or glasses, but the spaces can be left in.
How is it different from UPVC?
Sir, that requires mixing of concrete and then curing it over time. Other than that, it takes constant vigilation in case of weather changes, and it takes longer to set in, and that increases the overall cost of the project. However, 3D printing is way quicker, so the cost changes and the weather issues are minimalized a lot.
We're talking about normal cement structure or UPVC?
Sir, UPVC.
UPVC also requires cement and all.
No, sir.
Tell me the difference between UPVC and your.
I have forgotten what UPVC requires.
Okay, some structures which are latest or marvels of engineering from civil engineering field in India.
Sir, in India, so the Ayodhya Mandir, the Ayodhya Ram Mandir is one of the feats, I would say, because it contains no footing and it has no beams in it. The entire structure is made of entirely columns and the roof itself.
So what pattern or what design or what method has been used in this?
Sir, I am not aware of that.
Okay, so tell me MTech structures, your father
Yes.
and son. So what kind of structures can be made as part of your also knowledge is from the same field? What kind of structures can be made in army which will help them?
Bridges, first of all,
Which
bridges
are
can be
already existing, bridges are already existing, futuristic. You will join, make some changes, make some innovations, make some improvements. You're a IITian, civil engineer.
yes, sir. So I would require some time to think about it. Incorporating 3D printing could be the next step
How
because
would
currently,
it help and where would it help?
sir, in quick construction of
But
the
3D printing where and then carrying it along, how do you intend to do that?
sir, the equipment
Will
can
it
be
be in
dismantled.
remote places or will it be in places where everything is available like Chennai?
No, sir, it can be done in remote places as well. The requirements are very simple, and other than that, the machinery can be easily dismantled and set up again with proper knowledge.
Okay. So what
It
kind
can,
of 3D structures would they require?
sir, sir, in case of a war scenario, they can construct settlement or houses easily and deconstruct them also. Um, the constructions of
Okay, since you intend to join Air Force, so what kind of structures can be made for Air Force?
the emergency highways can be created very quickly.
With 3D printing,
Yes, sir, concrete highways.
how much time will it require? How much
Sir,
length is required for runway, as you're saying?
sir, the runway should be at least approximately 1 kilometer, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, so 1 kilometer long strip can be made
Sir, if the land is available, then certainly yes, sir.
without any gaps or breaks, because it is a
Uh,
continuous strip which is required generally, if I know correctly.
yes, sir. So yes, sir, it can be
One
constructed.
kilometer long strip without any breaks.
Yes, sir, definitely.
So you will have that kind of space, or your printer can be placed on runway or that place and then made a strip.
Sir, if the land is available, then certainly it can be made.
To carry the printer to the runway.
Yes, sir.
So
So
how will
the printer isn't very huge. It comes in a size of 5. Uh, yeah, it would fit in a box made of
what
5 meter
makes
size.
it less popular? Why are people not using it till now?
So currently, it hasn't been commercialized properly
Why?
because the uh, technology is very new. So people are apprehensive of the uh, change.
What are the disadvantages?
So the disadvantages would be uh, if not provided the proper mold, it cannot settle in completely. That is one issue. So constructing a mold is one major problem.
Okay. And you stayed in hostel in your college. Tell me 5 such difficulties that you faced, and then what was the solution? Who offered the solution, and what happened?
Sir, getting dairy or milk is very difficult in colleges. That is one situation. How it was handled
Tell
was
me
that
your difficulties, not college difficulties. The
it was
difficulties
my
that you
difficulty.
faced and how did you handle them, or what was the solution?
Nee, so that was my issue only. I could not get milk. The mess used to provide milk, but it used to be diluted. So what I offered them is I used to buy the milk packets directly from them.
Hmm.
So that was handled. Other than that, um, in case of any repair or any damage regarding the electronic items such as laptop or phone, uh, the
In case is not what I'm asking. I'm asking some difficulties which you faced.
difficulties that are faced. Sir, I won't say there was any major difficulty.
Okay. Tell me some challenges that you faced as class representative and how did you handle them?
Sir, managing the timetable and requests of professors and the students used to be a difficulty. Professors used to ask for extra classes, and I had to make up a. I had to find a particular time slot that would fit in both the timetables of the professor and the student, so that both of them can be present at the same time at the same place. That was one major difficulty. Other than that, uh, taking extension for deadline of assignment deadline, that used to be another difficulty. Uh, Students often used to request for extension of these deadlines.
Okay. You were first year only, CR. Why not after that?
Sir, the
Was your
college,
duration of being CR? How many days or months or you were
sir,
CR?
I was CR for 2 semesters. Each semester is of 4 months, so 8 months in total.
Okay. Hmm. Why not after that?
Sir, the college requires a change of CR every year.
Okay.
So yes, sir. Second year, I stepped down and someone else was in position.
Hmm. You stepped down or they changed because of policy that you're saying?
So the policy.
Hmm. Okay. And tell me about your decisions in life which you think you have taken, which went wrong, and you would like to change it if possible, if going back in time.
Sir, one decision would be changing. Uh, One decision would be changing the friend group that I chose in my first year.
Okay.
That is that is the only thing.
So what went wrong? Why you want to change that decision?
Sir, they turned out to be very shallow,
Hmm.
and therefore, uh, I used to feel bad about it,
What did
about my
you
decision.
by shallow? What happened?
Sir, during my second year, I was on bed rest because I had injured my ankle. So my friends refused to even get food for me, or whenever they used to make a plan, they never involved me into it.
Hmm. How was this injury done? Or what happened? Why this injury?
Sir, I was playing basketball and my foot slipped on the court.
Hmm.
So
How long were
that
you
was,
affected by this?
sir, 1.5 months.
So all this 1.5 months, your friends did not help. That's why you think they were shallow.
Uh, so that was not the only reason. They used to hide things from me, and
What things?
sir, I never got to know about various uh, plans that they are making. One such plan was they went to Chennai without letting me know. I only got to know after they reached the place.
Hmm.
And participating in various competitions or events that were happening in college. They
Hmm.
never asked me or told me about their participation.
Hmm.
Yes, sir, that is it.
Okay. Tell me about, you said you have a hobby which is chess.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me when and how chess was discovered?
When and how chess was discovered. Um, the discovery, it was somewhere in the 18th century. The exact roots are still not sure because some argue it started in India with the name of Chaturanga, with uh, Ashok, Emperor Ashok, and Chanakya. However, uh,
Emperor Ashoka and Chanakya in 18th century.
yes, sir.
Okay.
However, uh, there are findings in the Arab countries as well with a similar setup of the chess board. So the exact origin is still unknown. It is not uh, unanimously agreed
Tell
upon.
me some famous names, player names from India other than Vishwanathan Anand.
Sir, Ramesh Babu Pragnananda. Uh, um,
What is the title that he has won latest? When was it?
Sir, he won the title of Grand Master earlier this year only.
When?
And sir, it was somewhere in March. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Other than that, his sister, uh, Vidya Ramesh Babu, she has also won the title of Grandmaster along with him the same month. Then we have Vidit Gujarati. He has also won Grandmaster. He is in the top. Uh, he holds the seventh position currently.
Hmm.
Uh, then we have Kuneru Hampi, who was the first female Grand Master from India.
Hmm.
We have
What kind of books do you read?
Sir, mainly self-help or biographies.
Okay. Tell me names of some biographies written by famous book authors.
Sir, out of the ones that I've read, I have read about an Italian uh, philosopher slash politician.
Hmm.
His name was Machiavelli.
Okay.
So that is one
What is
thing.
the option in Air Force for permanent commission? What are the entries? What are the methods for taking a permanent commission in Air Force?
So for permanent commission in Air Force, sir, common defense services. Other than that,
Defense service.
sorry, sir, common defense. Uh, I forgot the name. CDS. Um, Sir, CDS. Other than that, going through AFCAT itself, you can transition into permanent commission. However, it depends upon availability and the
Who gets permanent commission through AFCAT?
the flying branch officers can avail for permanent commission after 14 years of office. So that is all I know.
What do you know about UES?
University